on a mission. A mission. Today is the day.
I believe that education is the only legitimate vehicle for upward social mobility for the majority of persons. And I've been using a theme in the constituency from poverty to prosperity. And I believe that education is the vehicle to take you along that journey. And especially being someone who is from the area, coming from very humble beginnings, where my mother was a domestic helper and my father was incarcerated for most of the time. The reason why I can stand proudly today is because of the virtues of education. So I thought it best to do something similar for these students. So what we've done is to create a GSAT class on the weekends, and it's at 3 locations. That's Runaway Bay All Age, Bamboo Primary and Junior High, and here at Servite Primary. We also have our CSEC program, which is at 4 locations, at Brownstown Primary in the evenings, Runaway Bay All Age, Discovery Bay All Age, and Bamboo Primary and Junior High. Those students are doing 5 subjects: mathematics, English, office procedures, POB, and social studies. We also have our skills training program, where we offer waitering, bartending, customer care, merchandising, and bar and beverage supervision.
There are young girls who are not going to college. They are finished high school. They're not going to college. There are young boys who are at the corner probably smoking or idle.
This program is actually a second chance for young people who hasn't been able to afford to go to college or university. And it's actually free, and it's like 10 minutes from the school. I was supposed to actually go to college, but when I just came out of high school, I wasn't really prepared to. And then shortly after that, I began working. And the thing is, there's 10 of us in my household, so my parents can't really afford to send all of us to school. So when I heard about the second child, I'm like, wow, it's a great opportunity for me to actually do something with myself now.
I was in the gang, and I did many things like school, never do no school work, and tell my parents them lies and I go to school and I go to school said we. But after we get job out of school now, I realize say, yeah, if I can't get an education, I can't reach up in life. So I say, alright, since as program start, give it a shot.
I wanted to get back to college, and I'm short of 1 or 2 subjects, so this program, being able to do the subjects will help me for that part of the requirement. Honestly, I don't know where the money would have come from. So I'm going to say kudos to Dr. Campbell.
I was actually working on elevator, but skills can't too much, so I get on board and I join in because skills is what it takes to move the world right now.
As it relates to the CSEC subjects, it's basically things that they did in high school, so it's just a roundup. The soft skills are sometimes new, but the modules are very detailed, so they don't have a problem.
This program also is geared towards helping persons who are not able to help themselves.
We as children are going to grow up and be the next prime ministers and doctors, so we need the education to lift us and to be the next people of tomorrow.
We have written to the hotels trying to get them to come on board to partner with us. Hart has accepted that partnership offer, and they're on board, and they will work with the students at the end, preparing their resumes and making them ready for the world of employment, how they should dress on interview, the start of questions there to anticipate. And we have been successful in placing some of the students. Just yesterday we were able to place 20 of them in different areas, cashiering and merchandising and those areas. And regularly we get calls. This program, we expect it to continue for a good while. The first batch of skills training, we had 600 persons, 524 graduated. The second batch, we now have 1,300. So more persons are willing to come on board and to be a part of the program, and that is encouraging for us.